What's up, friends? Time to show off another build. We just had my guy just finished a lasered anglerfish style, and the colors on it were so awesome. I figured I should incorporate that in tonight's event for those who are looking for, I don't know, just something a little more unique, a little more pop of color. So it's a lasered dial with a matching lasered minute insert. You get some nice teals, some nice dark blues, and at different angles you can get purple. Now it's also just in person it looks more purple, but it is prominent blue, but you will get some of that purple hue there. You can kind of see it there. But see, it kind of like just dances a little bit, like just depends on, oh, there's purple and then not purple, you know? So more so in the dial itself than in the insert. The insert kind of stays with the same color that's predominantly the upper portion of the dial. So custom lasered dial to get those nice cool colors. Anglerfish with the lasered out dangler, I don't know what you call that. Something there. No, not. I should probably brush up on that before I do these videos, right? But nice set of what are those Omega style hands. The nice limb on the sides, but not in the center. Did this in an 020 brushed case. This has a 20 millimeter lug, and I happen to have a nice strap with a blue inlay that I thought went really nicely with the dial. That is a 20 that flares out to 22. Anchor engraved crown, anchor engraved caseback, milled caseback, and then just a standard brushed BVW preview buckle on here. And that's the watch. So if you're wanting something with a little bit more pop of color, this is it. And then just a reference on that loom look. But that's the build. Bezel on this, which is a small coin, will go left, will go right. It is just a tension ring bezel. It does not click. Automatic and mechanical, you've got a rotor in the back that moves with you moving. But before you put it on, you'll want to wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it. Feel it clicking. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you does not wind it, but it is a lot easier to keep your fingers facing and wind. You can do this if you want. I find that I start threading it back onto the crown tube. So I like to do this, and I feel like I'm going faster. Probably not. But I know as soon as I start threading it on, I can back it off and then kind of pull a little bit back. So 4 or 5 seconds of that before you put it on, mixed with your rotor movement, will keep your time throughout the day. But if you know you're going to be driving or sitting at a desk all day, etc., and you know that it's not going to be getting a lot of rotor action, go ahead and wind it just a little bit longer. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. Another 4 or 5 seconds will max out your 31-hour power reserve on it. It has a slipping mainspring, so you cannot overwind it at all. Once you get the amount needed, it just deflects the rest. It does not add any more into it. You cannot overwind it, etc., etc., etc. So when you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the 1 and only click. You can now set your time. You'll notice you do not have a hacking movement, so the seconds hand is going to keep going. At this point, you can now set your time. Okay, Google, what time is it? 12:37 p.m. Push it over, get it out of that time setting. Then wind it down. And that is your build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. It's going to come in an Anglerfish slider box with a little custom pillow in there. It's going to come with a few things. Watch cleaner to keep this watch shiny, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. So it's good for all glass and metal, so everything here in the center, as well as a microfiber. It's also going to come with leather conditioner to keep that strap perfectly soft. The strap is very thick. It's nice and waxy feel, but it is a thick strap. So if you ever feel that you want it to be a little bit more loose or anything, apply it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess, use a rag or something, don't use one of your microfibers. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover from Amazon. It's Novus 2 from Amazon. It's like Polywatch. It's used to fix scratches in acrylic glass. So if you ever scratch the glass, you'll use a tiny bit of this and mix with your color matching microfiber, buff that scratch out. So if the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, kind of filling that scratch, haze it, buff it out, see if it's still there. If it is, wait a little bit, let that solidify, and then revisit it. So 5-10 minutes later. But that is the build. So if you want an anglerfish with a pop of color, came to the right spot. It's this one right here. So that's it. That's the build. If it's going to you, thank you so much for your support. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.